Dude, I have bad news. It's just as I thought. Sarah and I broke up. Well, she broke up with me. What? Are you kidding me? Why did she do that? Did something happen between the two of you? Nothing really between the two of us. I mean, we didn't fight or anything, but it turns out that she was cheating on me for a while. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. That's really tough. Yeah, I mean, we hadn't been seeing each other as much as often as we used to. She must have been seeing the other guy during that time. But I was busy with work. It's not my fault that I couldn't go on as many dates as we once did. Yeah, I know, but that's how things work sometimes. Hey, are you free right now? Yeah, I am. Why? What's up? Let's go for a drink and talk about something better than this. What do you say? I am always down for that, but what will Lisa say? You guys are living together and on your way to getting married as well. Should you really be going out drinking with friends on a weeknight? Oh, come on, she'll understand. This is important. It's not like she can force me to stay inside anyway. I'll let her know and then head to the usual spot, right? Okay, that sounds good. I'll see you in a bit. Hey, honey. Sorry, but I'm going out and it's probably going to be a pretty late night.
What? Why is that? It's not really like you to go out on the weekdays, is it?
No, I know that it isn't, but today is kind of important. Do you remember my friend Ben?
Yeah, of course I do. We've met a bunch of times before. What's he got to do with anything? Are you going out with him?
Yeah, well, his girlfriend was cheating on him and just broke up with him today. I'm gonna go help him drown his sorrows a little bit.
Oh no, that's terrible. Of course, go! I totally understand that you should look after your friends in times like this. Go and cheer him up.
Thanks so much. I'll probably be back after you've already gone to bed, but I'll be careful not to wake you up.
Hey, Rob. I have something that I need to talk to you about.
Yeah, what is it?
Don't get angry, but I want to break up.
What? Where is this coming from all of a sudden? Did something happen?
Look, I know that we have been living together and that we were planning on getting married and all of that, but I just don't want that anymore. I want to bring things to an end here and now.
But why? I don't understand why you would change your mind like this. Was it something that I did? If it's something I can change, then I'll do it. Just tell me and don't take me by surprise like this.
It's got nothing to do with you doing something wrong. You haven't done anything wrong at all, actually. It's just me, not you. I promise that's what it is.
Oh, don't give me that crap. That doesn't mean anything at all. Aren't you at least going to tell me why you want to break up?
Do I really have to tell you that?
Of course you do. I deserve that much at least, don't I? How can you break up with me without even giving me a reason?
Yeah, I guess that I really should tell you. But promise me that you won't get angry, okay?
I won't promise anything. That all depends on the reason.
Well, I suppose it's better to tell you now. It would have gotten out eventually anyway.
Stop beating around the bush and just spit it out already.
Okay, fine. The reason that I want to break up is because I have been seeing Ben, and I want to marry him instead of you.
Wait, what? You can't be serious. Ben? My Ben? One of my best friends, Ben?
Yeah, that's right. I'm sorry, but I have just always had a thing for him, and I couldn't control myself.
This is unbelievable. I literally don't even know what to say right now. And this has been going on for a long time?
Yeah, for quite some time.
You must be the reason that he and his girlfriend broke up as well, right? She must have found out about the two of you.
I am sure that that is what happened, yes.
God, you are the worst, both of you. And you're thinking about getting married to him as well? Why him? What's wrong with me?
There's nothing wrong with you. There really isn't. It's just that Ben has always looked so cool and attractive. When it comes time to start a family and have kids with someone, I just know that the kids Ben and I will have together will be so cute as babies and beautiful when they grow up.
That's your reasoning? That's seriously how you think about things?
It's not just that. It is important to me, though. He is also more wealthy than you, right? I know he has a lot of money.
What are you talking about?
He's always working so hard. And he has quite a good job, so he must be. And it's expensive to raise a family. It will make things better and more financially stable. I'm sorry, but this is the only way. I didn't want to keep going behind your back, so I needed to end things as soon as I could. I didn't want to hurt you anymore.
Whatever. You two make me sick. Get the hell out of my house as soon as possible.
I know, I will. I will pack all of my stuff as soon as I get home and won't be back again.
Good, and I don't want to come back while you're still there, so send me a message after you're done. I don't want to see you again.
Okay.
What the hell is wrong with you? You call yourself a friend? How could you do this to me? You're taking my girlfriend away from me and now you're gonna marry her? You knew that I wanted to propose. Wait, hold up a second here, please. What are you talking about? Me? Dating and marrying Lisa? Where did you get that idea from in the first place? There's no point trying to hide it now. I know everything. She told me everything and how you've been going behind my back. Listen to me right now. I don't know what she told you, but I am not dating her. I definitely don't have any plans to marry her. I've never had any feelings for her, and I still don't even now. What? You're lying. She just broke up with me because she said that she was going to marry you instead. Oh, just hear me out, okay? It's true that she did tell me that she had feelings for me, but I rejected her. I told her that I didn't want anything to do with her at all. What? Really? I don't believe you. You're still just trying to pull the wool over my eyes. No, I'm not. I'm your friend, aren't I? I would never do something like this and try and steal your girl. Look, remember just a few days ago when we went out drinking together? The day that I got dumped by my girlfriend? Yeah, what about it? Well, when I woke up the next morning, I had texts from her telling me that she wants to date me or whatever, and that she has feelings for me. And you turned her down? Yes, that's why I'm telling you. I turned her down, and even when she kept sending me messages, I kept turning her down. But she made it sound like this has been going on forever, from ages back or something like that. Like I said already, I have no idea what she told you, but it's not the truth. First of all, there has been nothing going on at all. And second of all, she only messaged me for the first time a few days ago. Here, give me a second and I'll send you the screenshots of all the conversations as proof.
Hey, Ben. How about this? Just get married to me already. How many times do I have to keep asking you about this? I've liked you for ages already, and I want to be with you.
Lisa, how many times do I have to say no before you finally listen to me? This is never gonna happen. Just give it up already.
But why? I'm being serious, you know. This isn't some kind of trick or anything.
You're Rob's girlfriend, and I'm his friend. I would never betray him like that. Besides, I don't actually have any feelings for you. Just marry him like you were going to, and he'll make you happy.
No way. Anything but that. The kids that we would have together after we got married would be so much cuter. Plus, you have so much more money than he does, so please make me your wife.
Oh, please stop all of this nonsense already. I told you that Rob is my friend, and I would never do anything like this to him.
Don't worry about him. I've already decided to break things off with him anyway. I might even do it tomorrow. That's how serious I am about being with you. I'm just so glad that we didn't even get engaged yet. This makes ending things so much easier and with no fuss. And it's time for the two of us getting together as well. No consequences. Isn't it great?
Lisa, just stop it already. I'm not interested. Just stop messaging me all these crazy things. What the hell? Lisa is completely insane. Yeah, you don't say. Hey man, listen, I'm sorry that I doubted you about this. I shouldn't have just come in swinging like that. Don't sweat it. If your girlfriend broke up with you and told you something like that, it's only natural that you would want to vent at me. I completely understand. I'm just glad that I was able to prove to you that I'm not a part of this whole thing. Thank God that you did actually talk to me about it. It could have gotten a lot worse if you didn't mention it. I wouldn't even have known one bit. That's true. Sorry for Lisa as well. That must have put you in a very uncomfortable spot. Don't worry about it. It's not your fault that she went out and did that. But you know what? She seems to have made some kind of mistake, hasn't she? What do you mean by that? She seems to think that I'm the one with more money than you. Oh yeah, she does seem to think that. Well, looking just at the normal salary, I guess you do technically make more money than me. Yeah, I guess I do. So, you didn't tell her about that? No, I didn't. I only mention it to people I really trust. So, that means you didn't trust Lisa? I wouldn't say that exactly, but that was the reason that my last girlfriend and I broke up, remember? Yeah, I remember. She really changed as soon as you told her. I can understand why it's not something that you just tell anyone. Yeah, and just because she's my girlfriend doesn't mean that she has to know right away. Anyway, I'm glad that we cleared this up between the two of us. I would have hated to lose you as a friend over something like this. I'll let you know if anything develops, okay? Sure thing. Same goes for me as well.
Rob, please, I need to talk to you.
Leave me alone. We're broken up, so there's nothing for us to talk about anymore.
I want to get back together. I made a mistake. You're the one who I really love. You're the one who I really want to marry. I know that I knew it deep down all along, but this was just a test of our love, you know? But it's not too late. We can still fix things before they get worse than they are now.
Seriously? Give me a break, will you? You're only trying to crawl back to me because you got rejected by Ben. Do you really think that he didn't tell me about it? You thought that if you met him in person, it would change his mind and you would get a different response from the one that he was sending you in the messages?
Okay, look, sure. I did get rejected by Ben. But that's not really why I want to get back with you. I will be completely honest with you right now. I did have some slight feelings for him, but I knew that he had a girlfriend and I had you as well, so I didn't think about it at all. But when you told me that he and his girlfriend broke up, something flared up and I thought that this was something that I had to do. I can see now that I was wrong the whole time, though. You're the one who I am in love with. Let's pretend that this didn't happen and go back to the way things were before the last few days.
That's not how any of this works, and it is definitely not your decision either. I know that you just have nothing else now. You played a stupid game and won a stupid prize, and now you're all alone. Deal with it and don't come crying to me about the problems that you caused.
Wait! Even if you don't accept me, then I am going to just send my stuff back to yours and live there anyway. What are you going to do to stop me from doing that, huh?
You can go ahead and do that if you like, but I don't live there anymore.
What? What do you mean that you don't live there? It's been only a few days. There's no way that you could have gotten the money together to find a new place so soon. What the hell?
There is no way, and yet here we are with me having done exactly that. You can go to the old house and check it out if you want to. I don't think that your key will be working though. You were supposed to hand that back as well.
Then tell me where you're living now. I will go there instead. You can't keep me away.
There's no way that I would tell you that. Do you think that I'm as crazy as you are?
Come on, please. How can we get married if we don't live together?
We're not getting married, so it shouldn't be a problem. Let me give you a hint, though. I'm living in some high-rise in town somewhere. That's all you're getting, though. I mean, even if you were somehow to find it, there's no way that you would be able to get it in anyway. The security is way too tight.
What do you mean you moved to a high-rise? There's no chance you would have been able to pay for that.
Yeah, and again, here I am. You see, there's something that you don't know. Something that I've been doing on the side apart from working my main job.
What? You have had a side gig this whole time?
Well, something like that. To be honest, I don't really have to do much of anything. I invested in a bunch of stock ages back, and let's just say that they're doing pretty well. A lot of them are paying out dividends to me, and the ones that don't have multiplied in value.
What? You have an investment portfolio? You've actually been secretly rich this entire time? Now you have to marry me! You can't just tell me something like that and throw me to the side! Why didn't you tell me that sooner? Then I never would have broken up with you in the first place!
This is exactly the reason that I didn't tell you, because I didn't want you to start thinking like this and begging for money and the high life.
Marry me, Rob. Take me back. Make me happy like Ben said you would.
Are you a broken record or something? I am not getting back together with you, and that is all there is to it. You played your hand without knowing anything and you lost. It's as simple as that. Now you're gonna miss out on a good life, but you didn't deserve it anyway.
Please, Rob. I am sorry.
Goodbye, Lisa. After that, Lisa kept trying to call me and get back together, so I just blocked her number. It's not like I'll ever need to contact her ever again anyway. Of course she tried to go through Ben to find me as well, but he wouldn't budge and gave her the same cold shoulder as he had been this entire time. It's funny that the two of us both lost our girlfriends at the exact same time, but we still have each other, and that is all that I could ask for. Lisa turned out to be out of her mind and always looking out for the next best thing to stick her claws into. So I'm very glad that we didn't get married in the end. It would have ended in a divorce, and I don't even want to think about what the settlement would have looked like. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to see more content.
Hey, babe! Just letting you know, I've left my daughter in my car in your driveway. Take care of her for me. I'll come get her in like 10 days or so. Kisses! You did what now? Why on earth would you just leave her there without asking me first? What do you mean? I know you're probably dying to spend more time with your niece, so I thought I'd surprise you. You can thank me when I'm back. What are you talking about? Are you telling me you've really left her there already? Yeah, I dropped the car keys into your letterbox. Kisses! Slow down! I don't understand. Why did you do that? Why'd you leave her there? Go get her back! You ask so many questions. Just look after her, will you? Stop being so selfish, will you? Me and your brother finally have time to go on a trip together. You can't expect us to babysit. If you're lying to me to try and get me to agree to babysit, you need to stop now. I can't take care of her right now, so do not leave her unattended in my driveway. Okay? Stop lecturing me and take care of your niece. But be warned, she's 3 years old now. She started talking and all she does is whine. She was even biting me when I put her in the child seat. Oh, but don't worry. She's strapped in pretty tight. She'll be waiting for you. You're unbelievable. Go get her back. Right now. This isn't up for discussion. I literally can't take care of her right now. Sorry, can't do that. We're already at the airport. You're gonna have to figure it out. You're where? I'm so glad I have you guys. Forget paying for babysitting. I don't even need to pay for parking. Lucky me. So we'll be off to the Bahamas for a while. I'm sure even you can figure out how to take care of a 3-year-old for 10 days. Kisses. Mwah. You're going where? Rob and I will finally have some alone time. There's no way Rob would be okay with this. I know my brother, and he loves her more than anything. He wouldn't just leave her alone like that. He's the one who suggested leaving her to you in the first place. Really? I'm gonna ask him now. There's no way that's true. Don't bother. Just take my word for it. We're gonna board the plane now, so his phone's already on airplane mode. None of my messages seem to be being marked as read. There's no way he's actually at the airport with you. This doesn't make any sense. I told you so, didn't I? This is unbelievable. for Rob to do something like this.
Maybe you don't know your brother as well as you think you do. He said we should try for a second kid in the Bahamas. He said maybe this time we'll be able to make a more well-behaved one.
What are you saying? You're supposed to be parents. Do you even understand how awful you sound?
Ugh, shut up. If you have time to judge other people, go get Nancy, why don't you? Or are you just gonna leave her out there?
How many times do I have to tell you I can't?
I left her there like 4 hours ago. If she gets heat stroke or something, it'll be on you.
4 hours? You left her there 4 hours ago. It's over 95 degrees today. Are you crazy?
Yeah, I know what the temperature is. So you better hurry up if you care about Nancy.
Why wouldn't you at least get in touch with me earlier? How could you just leave her out there on her own for that long?
I had to get far enough away that you wouldn't start playing chicken with me. You have no choice but to go and get her now, don't you?
Just when I think you can't get any worse. How selfish can someone be? You're putting your own daughter in such a dangerous position just so you can go on holiday. I've already contacted the police. I just hope they can get to her in time. I'll never forgive you if something's happened to that girl.
The police? You must be joking, right?
Just go and look after her yourself if you're so worried.
Stop wasting time with your stupid little tantrum.
I'm not at home, and I can't go back right now.
Of course you can. It's not like you have any kids of your own, right? I know you can't have them. So the least you can do is look after your niece. It's Saturday today, too. So you're just hanging out somewhere, right?
I don't have to tell you where I am. I'm just telling you it's impossible for me to get back home now. So you should have checked with me before dropping her off like this.
Don't you know the law? Defective women shouldn't be walking around on a Saturday getting so close to families. You might pass on whatever it is that messed up your womb.
Now's not really the time to make such dumb jokes at my expense. You're the one who's broken a real law and actually put your own child in danger.
Go ahead and call the police. Let's see what they say. I'll just tell them that you stole my car with my daughter in it. I'll tell them you knew we were going on holiday, and you just took my car while we were gone.
How could you make threats like that right now? While your own daughter's life is in danger.
That's exactly why I told you. You need to go home and get her already. Instead of having a go at me. How dumb can you be?
Talking to you seems to be a waste of time.
You took the words right out of my mouth. Stop wasting time like this and go get my daughter out of my car already. The more time you waste, the worse it is for her, right? Do the right thing and look after her. Do you understand yet?
My name is Sue. I'm 35 years old. I got married to my husband, Clint, 4 years ago. Even before we got married, we talked about the possibility of having children together in the future. After a lot of discussions, we both decided to wait a while and only have them when we were financially stable enough. But for some reason, my brother's wife, Rebecca, just assumed I was infertile. I guess she came to that conclusion because Clint has talked about wanting kids, but we haven't had any in 4 years. We've told her our reasoning. Not that we should have had to, but for some reason or another, she just refuses to believe us. And for some reason, she really looks down on me for being infertile. I try to just avoid her for obvious reasons, and I don't even bother correcting her anymore. But that seems to have made her even more sure of her hypothesis. But I never would have expected her to just leave her kid in her car like this. I obviously called the police as soon as I realized what was going on. I called them while I continued to talk to her through text messages. All I cared about was the safety of her daughter, Nancy. 15 minutes after I called the police to report what happened, they called me back with some shocking news. You must be in the air, I guess. Sue, what was that message from this afternoon all about? You know damn well what it was about. How could you? What the hell do you think you're doing? Leaving your daughter all alone so you can go on holiday? You can't just drop Nancy at my doorstep and go on holiday like this. What are you talking about? You aren't making any sense. Don't play dumb with me. You and Rebecca have gone to the Bahamas without Nancy, right? Of course not. I would never do something like that. I'm at work as usual. And Rebecca's gone to stay with her parents for a while because her grandmother just passed away. Oh, you're at work? And Rebecca said she's taking Nancy with her. So what the hell is with those messages from this afternoon? Why are you telling me to come back and get her? Is she with you? What's going on? Okay, first I need you to calm down. I'm sorry for getting so hysterical first. I'll explain everything. Don't tell me to calm down. Where is my daughter? What was she doing alone in a car? If you're that worried, why didn't you respond sooner? I didn't notice the messages. For some reason, our conversation had the notifications turned off. I must have done it by mistake somehow. But enough about that now. Where's Nancy? She's with you, right? Is she okay? She's fine. But you might not like what I'm about to tell you. What do you mean? If she's fine, that's all that matters. Can you promise not to shoot the messenger for what I'm gonna tell you? Don't get upset and just hear me out, okay?
The Bahamas are amazing! You having fun babysitting?
My condolences.
What? Condolences? What are you talking about?
It's really awful that things ended up like this.
What the hell are you going on about?
Because of you leaving Nancy alone in your car like that, things ended badly.
What? After I talked to you a few days ago, you went and got her out of the car, didn't you?
Didn't I tell you that day? I couldn't.
What do you mean you couldn't? Your niece's life was on the line. What could have been more important than that? You should have rushed straight home.
No matter how hard I tried, it was obviously impossible for me to get back to her in time. That's why I called the police and had them rush there ASAP. But when they got there, it was already too late.
You must be kidding, right? Just cut it out already. Tell me you're lying.
I wish I was. Your car is beyond repair. And it's been towed.
What? My car is damaged? And it's been towed?
Yep, it's pretty bad.
Why? What did you do?
I know you love that car, so I'm sorry.
Did you wreck my car to get back at me or something?
Nope, it wasn't even me. It was Bob across the street who had to break into it.
Who the hell is Bob?
The big bald guy who lives across the street. With all the tattoos.
I'm so confused. Why is a guy like that messing with my car?
To save Nancy, of course.
What are you talking about?
As soon as you abandoned Nancy like that, Bob happened to be coming out to tend to his garden. It was obvious that she was in danger, so he saved her.
Are you telling me he smashed the window?
Yep.
Why would that lead to the car being destroyed?
Nancy was tied up really strong in the middle of the car, and Bob was too big to get in and reach her. There wasn't really anything he could do but break the door, too.
What the hell is this pro wrestler doing around my car?
Don't be rude, he's a really nice guy. He owns a flower shop near my house. He wouldn't hurt a fly. He had to break your car door to save Nancy.
I don't care about Bob.
Anyway, Nancy's fine thanks to him. Shame we can't say the same thing about your car, though.
I just got it 6 months ago. I loved that car.
Oh, you got it 6 months ago, did you? Wasn't it Rob who bought it? If you ask me, it was a waste of money in the first place.
Well, I didn't ask you. So keep your opinions to yourself and tell me how you're gonna pay me back.
All you care about is your car. You haven't asked once what state Nancy was in, how scared she was, or where she is now. Before I mentioned your car being damaged, you seemed kind of worried. Was that an act?
What? No! I am worried. It's just that after you told me she was fine and that my car was wrecked in the process, my attention shifted.
Liar. You really couldn't care less about her, could you? Leaving her in the hot sun for hours before telling anyone. And then running off to go on holiday with your boyfriend.
What? Boyfriend? I don't know what you're talking about.
There's no point denying it now. I have enough evidence already.
You're bluffing.
I could tell you the name of the hotel you're in. And I could also tell you the name of that old man you're staying in it with. You know, the one with the gray stubble. A little higher than you. Kinda pudgy.
What? How did you find out?
The truth is, I happen to be in the Bahamas too right now.
You are?
And I know you stole a hotel gift card our dad gave to Rob. He gave me a gift card for the same hotel. What a coincidence that you chose the same weekend we used it, huh?
You can't be serious.
Well, I am. I've seen the two of you go in and out of your room a few times now. So there's really no point denying anything. I saw you clear as day. And heard your voice, too.
There's no way this is a coincidence. Are you stalking me? That's way worse than what I'm doing.
I'm just going on a trip with my husband before my pregnancy starts showing. What's wrong with that?
What? So it's actually a coincidence?
Yep. I was really surprised. I never would have thought our little vacation would lead to catching my brother's cheating wife. I felt like quite the private investigator these last few days.
Don't tell me. You've been watching me this whole trip?
Well, not the whole trip. But I followed you around enough to take plenty of pictures of the two of you acting all lovey-dovey around the pool. Even a few of you kissing.
How dare you! You creep! You should have just stayed cooped up in your room, like the weird old woman you are, with your stupid little delusions about getting pregnant. I know you're jealous of me, but that doesn't give you the right to meddle in my life.
You can call me a weird old woman all you want. I don't really care. We won't have anything to do with each other pretty soon.
Wait, what? What's that supposed to mean?
My brother wants a divorce.
You told Rob?
Are you an idiot? Don't you think he'd find out as soon as Bob saved Nancy?
Wait. I'm so confused. Why? How?
First of all, it's obvious that you haven't taken Nancy to your parents' house, like you told him you did. Do you think he'd react well to his precious daughter being left alone like that?
That's not my fault. I asked you to look after her.
I never agreed or told you I could.
You called Rob after that, didn't you? He ignored the messages, so it's his fault too.
I know that's your fault too. So you can drop the act. I know you muted messages from me on his phone. I don't know why you wouldn't just block me from his phone, though.
I couldn't just block you, you idiot. If I did that, there would be no record of your messages on his phone. This way, it looks like he was warned and he knew she was on her own, but just ignored the messages. So if Nancy didn't make it, he would have been responsible.
Wait, what? What do you mean if she didn't make it? Are you telling me you had no intentions of having anyone save her to begin with?
Of course not! I'm not a monster. I meant just in case. If you did get her out of the car in time, of course that would be better. I just wanted to make sure I'd be off the hook in case you didn't. That's all. What's wrong with that?
Just how rotten can someone be? You're disgusting.
Look who's talking! Thanks to your meddling, you've ruined my whole trip. It was all for nothing!
How are you still worried about your stupid little trip? Do you understand the position you're in?
Sure I do. Even if we do end up getting divorced, I'll just get child support. And with that, I can send Nancy to nursery every day. And I'll have more time for my rich new friend to take me on trips like this one. Is that the position you're referring to? Doesn't sound so bad to me.
You're even stupider than I imagined.
Hey, watch it, you old hag!
First of all, leaving your daughter alone in a car like that is a crime. You're about to be arrested on charges of child endangerment, child abuse, and reckless behavior.
Wait, what? I just left her in a car for a bit. What do you mean I'll be arrested?
You're responsible for her. You left her unattended for a really long time, in such hot weather. It's a crime to put a child you're responsible for in such a dangerous situation.
She's alive, isn't she? So what's the problem?
That's not the point.
Well, do you have any evidence it was me who left her there? You don't, right?
Bob has a camera recording his driveway, and you're in the shot. There's a video clearly showing you leaving her there.
Not this Bob guy again.
Also, there's no way you're getting anywhere near Nancy after the divorce. Not after you endangered her like that. Not that I think you care. But you should be prepared to pay child support anyway.
What? Why should I pay child support? If he's taking her, he should be responsible. And I'm a woman. Women don't pay child support.
You're her parents, aren't you? You're as financially responsible for her as her father is. Even if you aren't fit to be her mother.
I can't afford to pay child support every month.
I'm sure you'll figure it out. Go ask for your old job back.
I've been a housewife for ages now. I don't want to go back to work.
Nobody cares what you want. You still have to pay.
Hey, I have an idea. Why don't you help me out?
What are you talking about now?
It'll all be fine if you tell everyone there was a misunderstanding, right? Just say you mistook me for someone else. And that there was just a miscommunication about Nancy. Tell everyone I just got the day mixed up for when you were gonna look after her.
That's really funny, but I'm not really in the mood for your jokes right now.
Come on, don't be like that. Wouldn't it be better for everyone, especially Nancy, if we just went back to how things were?
Of course not. Are you insane? I'm not risking Nancy's life by letting you anywhere near her again.
You're so mean. Don't over-exaggerate like that. I just wanted to take a break because Nancy's such a whiny kid.
Your idea of taking a break is to abandon her in the heat and go to the Bahamas with another man. And now you're calling the poor girl whiny? Even you must understand how nobody's gonna sympathize with you on this.
Don't be like that. Help me, please. I promise I'll never do anything like this again.
Save it. You should be saying this to my brother and the police, not me. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your trip.
How am I supposed to enjoy it now?
After that, Rebecca was arrested for what she did. She didn't seem to understand how serious her actions were until she got her sentence. She was given 5 years of prison time and a fine of $7,000. Thanks to all the evidence I provided, showing how she made the conscious decision to leave Nancy there for over 4 hours. She cried a lot when she was handed her sentence, undoubtedly for herself. She still didn't show any remorse for her actions or any sympathy for her daughter. My brother also successfully got a divorce from her, and obviously got full child support. He moved pretty close to my house, so I see Nancy a lot more often now. And I actually do babysit her from time to time. Thanks for watching until the end. If you liked the video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more videos. See you next time!
Hey, Alice, you must be pretty tired after a shift like that. I swear that it's always so much busier on the days that you're working.
Hey, Tom. It was a busy one. I'm completely exhausted now. But you're wrong. It being busier has nothing to do with me. That's what happens at a restaurant. Sometimes you have busy days and sometimes you have quiet ones.
I'm telling you that it is definitely because of you. I should know. I work like 5 times a week and it's always much busier on the days that you're here.
Really? Well, I can't really say anything about that myself.
Yep, that's true. You can't exactly compare what things are like when you're here and when you're not here yourself. But trust me, when you're working there are way more customers, and think about it, they're all guys. They're all just coming to see if they can get your number. You must have gotten a bunch of theirs by now, am I right?
Well, now that you mention it, that has been happening quite a lot recently.
See, I knew it. So, have you replied to any of them?
Of course not. Sometimes I feel bad, so I give them my Insta or something instead of my number, and they DM me, but I don't reply to what they say. I'm not interested. And I also have a boyfriend at that.
Ah, yeah, I forgot about that. You shouldn't be replying to them in that case. By the way, one of my friends was actually in the restaurant today, and he said that he couldn't take his eyes off of you. So I'm sure that is what everyone else is thinking as well.
Well, thanks.
So, when is your next shift?
It's tomorrow. But I'm really getting tired working day after day.
Yeah, and it must be hard while you're still studying at college.
It is, but I still need to work and save some money. I wouldn't be able to buy anything I wanted to otherwise.
Yeah, of course. Anyway, good luck. I'll see you tomorrow then.
Okay, bye.
Hey, thanks for coming by today. How was everything? Yo, no problem. Yeah, it was all really good. Thanks for giving me the staff discount as well. You're not gonna get into trouble with your boss for that, are you? No, you don't need to worry about that. We're allowed to do it as long as it isn't a huge group or something. Okay, sweet. Maybe I'll come by more often then. Anytime you like, go for it. But by the way, there was something that was much better than the food. What do you mean? You know exactly what I'm talking about. No, I really don't. What was it? Alice, of course. Oh, she is so hot. I couldn't believe my eyes. Ah, yeah, that's what you meant. Of course it is. Yeah, she really is something. You have a thing for her, don't you? Yeah, I do, unfortunately. Well, don't be getting any ideas. She is way out of your league. You would never have a chance with her. I know that. She's beautiful and smart, and she has a nice personality as well. And you're just the most average guy that has ever existed. Oh, come on, I'm not that bad, right? No, but you're average as hell. Well, it doesn't matter anyway. She has a boyfriend already, so it's not like anything would happen anyway. What a lucky guy. Well, just get over her. Don't worry, I'll introduce you to some friends of mine and find you a girl. You'll just have to make do with someone who isn't Alice. Yeah, I guess you're right.
Tom, are all guys just born to be cheaters or something? Or is it something that they choose later on?
Huh? Alice, what are you talking about? Did something happen?
Yeah, I think that my boyfriend is cheating on me.
What? Are you serious? Why do you think he's doing that?
He's just been acting all weird, and I think he has been going out with other girls. He is definitely messaging someone. He's always jumpy now whenever he is on his phone and I come near him. He clearly doesn't want me to see what he is doing.
Is he a complete idiot? Why would he ever cheat on you?
I don't know, but he doesn't seem to be very happy with me recently. He's always complaining about how I look or tells me that I am getting fat. Plus, we never have sex anymore either. I'm sure that he's just having sex with other girls and doesn't even want to touch me anymore.
He really has lost his mind. You're not even close to being that.
Well, thanks for saying that. But it really does hurt when he says those kinds of things. He says that I look much better when we first started dating, but that I have let myself go. I don't think that I have, but maybe that's just me getting a little older.
Oh, don't be stupid. You're still 22. You can't go around thinking that you're getting old.
I suppose so. But then why does he say things like that to me?
I can't answer that question, but he is wrong for doing it. If he's like that, though, why do you stay with him?
I don't know. I guess that this is what it means to like someone. You want to forgive them for anything bad that they do. and hope that they will change and treat you better.
And if he cheats on you, will you still forgive him for that?
No, that I wouldn't forgive. But I haven't confirmed anything yet, so I don't really know what to do. There's also a part of me that doesn't even want to know exactly what is going on behind my back. I don't know how I will take it.
I suppose I can sort of understand that, but I think that it'll hurt you even more in the long run if you know deep down that there is something going on. That he's doing something that he shouldn't be doing. Finding out might hurt more at the time, but you would find out eventually regardless of how long you try to pretend that it wasn't happening.
Yeah, I know. You're right. I just keep being unsure of everything. I know that I will have to try and face it sooner rather than later. Hey, are you free right now? Can I give you a call?
Call me? Yeah, sure, go for it.
Thanks for talking to me. I feel a lot better now.
That's totally fine. I'm glad I could help out a little bit. You can give me a call whenever you need something. I might not be able to do much, but at least I'll listen.
Thanks, Tom. Hey, Tom. Sorry about last night. I was really drunk when I started texting you.
Yeah, I could kind of hear it in your voice over the phone.
Wait, we talked on the phone?
Yeah, for like 30 minutes. You don't remember any of that?
No, I guess I do now that you mention it. But only very vaguely. What did we even talk about?
You were mainly complaining about your sexless relationship.
Oh my god. That's so embarrassing. I'm so sorry about that.
Don't worry about a thing. It was fun to talk to you, and I'm glad we got to talk a little bit. You really can talk to me if you ever need to.
Thanks a lot. I'll try not to be so drunk next time.
Guess what? I think Alice is going to be breaking up with her boyfriend soon. Why do you think that? Because she told me something of the sort. She says that she thinks he's cheating on her. What the hell? Is that guy out of his mind? That's what I said, but she actually called me last night and told me all about it. I mean, she was drunk when she called, but still. Hey, a drunk call is a good sign. It means that she's thinking of you when she's drunk. But you really shouldn't be getting any silly ideas. Whether she breaks up with him or not, she's still completely out of your league. I know, but miracles do happen sometimes, don't they? Yeah, but not all that often, and don't think that you're gonna be the lucky guy. Yeah, but in my case, I'm just glad that at least she trusts me as a friend. Are you gonna try and shoot your shot if she breaks up with her boyfriend, or are you gonna be eternally friend-zoned? I don't want her to think that I'm just being nice to her because I want to sleep with her. But you do want to sleep with her, don't you? Well, yeah, but it's not just that. I really do like her and would like to date her, but it really is not something that I can do. Maybe I should at least mention how I feel. Do whatever you like. I'll be available to help you drown your sorrows when you get an answer from her. Thanks, Michael. Always so supportive.
Hey, Tom. Sorry, but could you swap shifts with me and come in tomorrow for me?
Yeah, I can, but why? Did something happen?
My boyfriend really was cheating on me. I found out today, and I really don't think that I will be able to work.
Oh, damn. I'm so sorry to hear that. I guess your fears were true. How'd you find out?
I know that this isn't really good, but I went through his phone. I just had such a strong suspicion, and then it was correct. And not only that, but he was cheating on me with multiple girls and saying all kinds of mean things about me to them.
Man, that really sucks. I'm sorry to hear, but no worries. I'll cover your shift. It's not good coming in and working if you're feeling upset.
Thanks so much. I will have to repay you for it somehow. What do you want?
How about we sleep together just one time? Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I can't believe I just said that. I promise, I was joking.
Okay, that's all right with me.
You can just cover one of my shifts if I ever need it. Wait, what?
I said that we can do it, if that's what you want. I kind of feel like getting back at my boyfriend and cheating on him as well while we're still together. You know, because he has done that to me so many times.
Really? Are you actually being serious?
Yeah, I really am. And I think I would prefer that if it were you, not just some random guy anyway.
Wow, I really didn't expect you to actually agree with something like that.
Well, I guess you never know if you don't ask. How about we meet up after you finish your shift tomorrow?
Tomorrow? Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay. Well, thanks for covering my shift. I will see you tomorrow. Hey, did you finish work?
Yeah, I'm just leaving right about now. Where do you want to meet up?
You can come over to my place, I guess. How long do you think you will be?
Oh, I actually wanted to stop somewhere and get something to eat. I didn't really eat anything today and I'm starving.
You didn't eat at the shop? We always get a free meal.
I know, but I really wasn't feeling like it before and now it really hit me.
That's actually not bad. I haven't really eaten much today either. So do you want to meet up and then come back to my place together?
Hey, that sounds like a good idea. Are you home now?
Yeah, but I can come by to where you are pretty quickly. Give me 10 minutes.
Alright, great. I'll see you soon.
Hey, thanks for last night. I told my boyfriend and then broke up with him.
Oh, don't thank me. I should really be thanking you. You know you're really great and your boyfriend is an idiot. I mean your ex.
Thanks. You really always do say nice things about me. But you wouldn't believe that this guy had the nerve to get mad at me for cheating on him. He seemed to think that it was fine for him to do it, but not for me. What a loser.
Well, at least you got out of there. He clearly didn't deserve to be with someone like you.
Yeah, but that means that I am single, Tom.
What do you mean by that?
Come on. You know what I mean. Just tell me how you feel.
Me?
Yes, you.
Okay. I really have always liked you, Alice. I think you're smart and beautiful.
And?
And will you be my girlfriend?
Of course I will. You just had to come out and say it.
Are you really okay with someone like me, though? You are way out of my league, you know?
Don't put yourself down so much. We've always gotten along well, and you've always been really nice to me as well. I think that's important.
Wow, this feels like a dream. So, when can we catch up again?
Whenever you'd like.
Well, then how about tonight?
Tonight? But we just saw each other yesterday.
And so what? I still feel like seeing you again right now.
I'm just messing with you. Come on by again then. I will be waiting for you.
You won't believe it, Michael. Oh, here it is. You got rejected, and now you need someone to come to the bar with you. Oh, I hope she didn't break your heart too badly. No, that's not it at all. It was the exact opposite. What? It actually went well? Yeah, I still don't believe it. Yesterday she told me that she confirmed that her boyfriend was cheating on her, and so she couldn't come to work. As a joke, I said that I would cover her shift in return for a night with her, and she accepted. Said that she wanted to get back at her boyfriend before they broke up. What the hell? Is this a movie or something? That's not what happens in real life. I know. I couldn't believe it at all. But yeah, so that's what happened, and now today she told me that she broke up with him for real, and I asked her out, and she said yes. So now you're dating? You're actually together? That's right. I'm about to head over to her place again now. Wow, a miracle, an actual miracle. Well, Tom, don't mess this up, okay? Got it? I know that better than anyone. I'm not gonna waste a chance like this. So, no need to drown your sorrows at the bar, huh? I really didn't expect things to end so well for you. But I'm glad they did. Thanks, Michael. I'm glad about it as well. Anyway, I have to go. I'll talk to you later. My girlfriend is waiting for me. Alice and I started dating as normal, and it really took some time to accept that this was really happening and not just a dream. I'd had a crush on her ever since we started working at the same restaurant, and we had gotten along well, but I never thought that she would think twice about me. But now that things are as they are, I'm going to make sure that I treat her right, and hopefully she doesn't notice that I'm not good enough for her. Or rather, it's my job now to make sure that I become someone who's worthy of her. That might be something quite hard to do, but since she's even given me a chance in the first place, it means that it's not impossible. I joked with Michael about miracles happening, but this really does feel like a miracle to me. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to see more content.
Pat, do you know where Sophie is? What are you sounding so worked up for? Of course I do. She's with me. I'm just taking her out for a walk. Kisses. Didn't I tell you to stop just taking her out without telling anyone? Do you have any idea how worried I was? What's the big deal? She's my granddaughter, isn't she? Why should I need to ask permission to take her out? You were busy hanging up the washing and she looked bored out of her mind. Poor thing. You should be thanking me. She has a pediatrician appointment for 4 p.m. Just bring her back quickly, please. I need to get her ready for it. She looks fine, though. She doesn't need to go to the pediatrician. She's been coughing quite a bit for the past couple of days. I made an appointment just to be on the safe side. Is that all? She doesn't even have a fever. She doesn't need to see a doctor. Stop being such a worrywart. With all due respect, it's her parents' call whether to take her to see someone or not. Sophie said she'd rather go to the park than the doctor too, though. Of course she's gonna say that. But she's the one that's gonna suffer if she does happen to be sick. It's better to get her checked out before she starts feeling bad, in case the doctor can prescribe something. I have a lot more experience than you in raising children, and I told you she's fine. Learn to listen to your elders. If she was sick, I'd see it on her face. I remember you promised us you wouldn't do this before Sophie was born, didn't you? What did I promise, exactly? You said you would let us raise her how we saw fit, and you wouldn't butt in so much. Have you forgotten already? I was afraid this is how things would end up. I let you name her yourself, didn't I? I never butted in at all. What's that supposed to mean? You didn't let us. It's our right to name our own child. We didn't need your permission. If that's your only idea of not butting in, I never would have agreed to our living arrangements. We split the house into 2 floors with separate kitchens and bathrooms so we could have our own space. But what's the point if you just come up without warning every day? I'm just making sure you're not slacking off in your duties as a wife. If Sophie could understand, I'm sure she'd be really grateful for my concern. I've told you countless times that I really don't appreciate that. Your own son even told you to knock it off, didn't he? I'm doing this for Holden's sake, too. I'm sure he'd appreciate it deep down. He's just siding with you now to make you happy. Deep down, I know he'd hate to have his wife slacking off on the housework. I know how hard that boy works. It would break my heart if he came home to you lazing around the house, and a sorry excuse for dinner. I'm just helping out to make sure your marriage survives. Kisses. We really don't need your help with that. So ungrateful. You might as well just divorce Holden right now with that attitude. With a face like his, he wouldn't have any trouble finding a more suitable wife. Are you serious? You don't really care about us at all, do you? You're always doting on Sophie, but you don't actually care about her at all, do you? How dare you insinuate such a thing? Of course I care about her. You know, if we end up divorcing, it's Sophie who's gonna suffer the most. Oh, relax. It was just a joke. Why are you taking it so seriously? Stop making those kinds of jokes. Sophie's starting to pick up on it and copy you. Do you know what she said to me the other day? I don't think you want me to guess. Instead of calling me Mom, she just yelled, "Hey you," at me like you always do. Oh, that's precious. She wants to sound like her grandma. I told her not to talk to me, or anyone really, like that. But I'm worried you're having way too much of an effect on her. So please, I'm begging you, stop being so disrespectful towards me if you're gonna insist on coming over so often. Stop teaching her such rude things. She just picked up on it herself, didn't she? You can hardly blame me. I'm just asking you to speak more nicely with her around. Is that too much to ask? Anyway, just bring her home already, please. I don't want us to be late for the pediatrician. If you don't, I'm gonna have to call Holden. Okay, I get it already. Poor little Sophie, though. She was so excited to go to the park. My name is Skylar. I'm a 38-year-old mother of one. My daughter, Sophie, just turned 6 this year. She's the cutest little girl you could ever imagine. My mother-in-law, Pat, definitely feels the same way. Every time I take my eyes off of Sophie, Pat ends up whisking her away somewhere. I've told her to stop countless times, but she always takes Sophie to places she wants to go, like the park or a supermarket and so on. So every time I tell her to stop or to come back, or not to take her out, it just ends up upsetting Sophie too. It's becoming a really big problem. And Pat doesn't seem to have any intentions of stopping, no matter how many times I talk to her about it. At the very least, I wish you'd at least ask me first. If you're wondering how Pat has such easy access to my daughter, it's because we all live in the same house, which I realize now was a big mistake. Sophie, my husband Holden, and I all live on the 2nd floor, whilst Holden's mother, Pat, lives on the 1st floor. We have separate kitchens and cook separately, but if one of us makes too much food, we usually share with each other. But Pat often throws away my cooking if it doesn't meet her standards. To be honest, I don't think she's a great cook herself, so I'm not even sure what those standards are. Sophie seems to really like her grandma, though, so I really want us all to get along, but that seems impossible now. After a certain incident, it seems like our relationship might have finally come to an end. I'm sure you haven't forgotten today is my birthday. Don't tell me. You haven't planned anything. What? Isn't your birthday tomorrow? What are you talking about? It's today. I think I know my own birthday. My birthday is the 28th of August. The same day it is every year. Yes, I know. And today is the 27th. Oh, that's right. My head's been all over the place recently, having to pick up the slack for my granddaughter's useless mother. Of course you were gonna find a way to blame me for this, too. That stew you dumped on me last night was so bad I had to pour it all down the drain. I'm sure my mind is still pretty rattled from the little bit of it I forced down my throat. I should have just thrown it out from the smell. I'm sorry you didn't like it. You obviously don't need to finish it if you don't want to, but you don't really need to report things like that back to me. I think I do. I'm worried for Holden and Sophie. Someone has to give you feedback or you'll keep putting that garbage on my poor baby's table. If you're feeding them garbage like that every day, they must be miserable. I don't understand why you have to say such cruel things to me. They've never complained about my food, and they usually finish everything I cook. You're the only one who's always complaining about my cooking. I'm just being honest. I can't help it. I just say it how it is. I've always been like that. I'm sure they want to thank me for letting you know how everyone must be feeling. And it really irks me that my precious son married such a useless woman. You can't expect me to just keep my feelings bottled up. I have to stand up for Holden. I don't know what it is about me that you hate so much, but this useless woman is Sophie's mother. I'm the one who gave birth to her. She looks way more like Holden than you. I'm sure his genes are more dominant in her. Thank God. It's just been getting worse and worse year by year. What has? Your cooking. Of course not! I'm talking about your harassment. How rude! I've never harassed anyone. Despite how mean you've always been to me, I've done nothing but try my best to get along with you. I don't really care. I understand you don't care for me much at all. But haven't you thought about how it affects Sophie? With you constantly picking on her mother like this? I know you pride yourself on being honest for some reason, but don't you think being surrounded by people being kind to each other would be much better for her? She's just a kid. I don't think she's picking up on what adults are talking about. You'd be surprised by how much kids pick up on. I've really been trying my best to get along with you. So could you at least meet me halfway and put in a little effort to get along with me too? And the next time you plan on coming up to our floor, can you message me beforehand? And before you take Sophie somewhere, could you ask me? And don't speak so rudely to me, especially in front of Sophie. I really don't think I'm asking for too much here. OMG! Shut up already! It's just as I always thought. I wish Hayden would divorce you ASAP. How could you say such a thing? We don't need someone like you around. My life would be perfect if I just had Hayden and little Sophie living upstairs. I always knew you were selfish, but you're going way too far. There's only one thing I want for my 65th birthday, and that's some signed divorce papers between you and my son. That's obviously not going to happen. I don't know what you're so upset about, but please just calm down and think about what you're saying. I've always just tried my best to get along with you, and I'm still willing to try if you are. Hayden went on a business trip the day before yesterday, and won't be back until the day after tomorrow, right? I can't believe I have to spend my birthday with just his useless wife. What did I do to deserve this? Oh well, it's not all bad though. At least he didn't take Sophie with him. I don't even know what to say. I'm just sorry you feel this way about me. Your place seems to be set up for some kind of party. Don't tell me. It's my birthday party. Didn't I tell you to let me know before you come upstairs? So much for the surprise, I suppose. You've put up quite a few balloons, I see. Marvelous. Sophie really wanted to. We spent a lot of time setting everything up. Can you at least pretend to be excited about it when you see her? She was really excited. That's all well and good. But what's this? What's all this food I see on the table? I guess it might be too much. We'll be back before it gets cold, so please just wait a minute. Don't worry about that. It's my 65th birthday party. I won't allow such mediocre food to be served on such a momentous occasion. So I've thrown it all out. You're kidding, right? Don't make jokes like that, please. That's what I should be asking you. Absolutely pitiful. It all looked disgusting. And what was with that cake? Such heinous colors. Unforgivable. You threw out the cake in the fridge too? Didn't I tell you what bakery's cake I like? You never listen to a word I say. I get my birthday cake from that bakery every year. But the one year it's all up to you, and I end up with this atrocity. Are you deliberately trying to ruin my birthday? You actually just threw it out? Of course I did! Pick up a real cake on your way back. All the food was so ugly it was embarrassing. It looked like it was made by a child. Well, of course it did, since it was made by a child. What are you talking about? Sophie really wanted to surprise you for your birthday. She worked really hard. Just wait a moment. Sophie made all of that. Of course I helped her, but she did most of it with her own hands. And she wanted to decorate the cake for you herself. She'd been really excited and looking up cake pictures for the past few weeks. She even made a practice cake and spent hours coming up with the design. She was really proud of how the cake turned out. I can't believe you threw it in the trash. No. Please tell me you're lying. What should I do? I think I can salvage most of it. That's obviously impossible. You can't eat something that's been in the trash. It's too late anyway. I just got home and found her sobbing quietly in her room. I'm trying to console her now, so don't you dare come anywhere near this room. She saw! Yes. She didn't expect you to come up this early, but it seems like she wanted to jump out and surprise you. But you immediately went and did what you did. What? Tell her Grandma's done nothing wrong for me, will you? Explain what happened. How can you say you've done nothing wrong? Don't push all the blame on me now. If you just told me in advance, I'd have never thrown anything away. Oh, but you still think throwing away what I'd make for you is absolutely fine. Well, I mean, that would be your fault. Message received. Loud and clear. This should go without saying, but obviously the birthday party's off. Go back downstairs, please. Oh, I have an idea. How about me and Sophie have a little cooking party to make up with each other? We can remake everything together. Tell her Grandma will teach her how to make a much better cake. That seems to be the last thing she wants. No way. The real problem is obviously this living arrangement. Until now, no matter how horrible you've been to me, I've just let it slide and left things as they were. Your own son has even been asking me if I'm really okay with having you butting into our lives so much. But I always told him it's fine. I don't mind. The only reason I put up with it this long is because Sophie really loved you. But what you've done now seems irreversible. I don't think Sophie's gonna forget this or ever see you the same way again. So it seems better for everyone for us to part ways. Just wait a minute now. Sophie's only a child. She hates me now, but she'll forget all about it in a few hours. Don't you think this is a bit of an overreaction? I don't think that's the case at all. I'm her mother, and I think I know her better than anyone. And I think you've ruined your relationship with her for good. Recently, she's really taken notice of how you talk to me, and treat me too. And now that you've treated her the same way, there's no coming back. She just said so herself. How she won't let anyone pick on me either. I don't know why you would have thought Sophie would be okay with you treating me the way you do. What are you telling her exactly? It's you that's making her react like this. I've tried my best to help you, actually. I told her Grandma just threw the food away by mistake because she thought it was something else. But it seems like she understands exactly what happened. She's 6 years old already. She understands a lot more than you give her credit for. You haven't talked to Holden about moving out yet, have you? Let's not make that decision so hastily. He's actually here too. He said he won't let anyone treat his wife and daughter like this. Even if it's his own mother we're talking about. I'm glad Sophie seems to take after her father so much. And not her grandma. What do you mean he's here too? He's in the middle of a business trip. That's impossible. This was actually part of the surprise too. He managed to finish up this afternoon and took a much earlier flight back. The reason I wasn't home when you came up was that I drove to the airport to pick him up. I never would have thought you'd come up and ruin your own party while I was gone. I can't believe it. You really did all of this for me. It's like you said, it was your 65th birthday. I know you've always hated me for some reason, but I thought you were still family. I was really doing my best to get along with you. But I realize now I was wasting my time. I'm really sorry. I promise I'll stop picking on you like I have been. And I'll do what you asked, about giving you notice when I want to take Sophie out and everything. So please, let's forget about living separately. It's too late for that now. I should have done this a long time ago. I can't risk you being any more of a bad influence on Sophie than you already have been. Or hurting her as much as you did today, with your childish antics. I promise I'll always ask you before I come up to your floor from now on. You'll barely know I'm around. You made the same promise before we started living together, remember? You said you'd always respect our privacy, if I'm remembering correctly. But you never kept that promise, did you? I find it hard to believe things would be any different now. If you guys really leave, you'll be leaving a 65-year-old woman all alone. Can you really do that? I'm sure you'll be fine. If you're healthy enough to be so picky about food, I'm sure you'll be healthy enough to live on your own for a while. What is Holden saying? Is he really okay with this? Yes. He said I'm moving out too. He's comforting Sophie as I'm messaging you and explaining the situation to her. Let me into that room. I can talk them around. Don't you dare. If you come anywhere near this room, you'll never see Sophie again. So, this is really happening. You're really going to leave me all alone over this? I guess so. You can't do this! You guys are all I have! I'm actually quite relieved, to be honest. I feel like I can finally breathe. Oh, and please clean up all this stuff for your party too, will you? You expect me to do that? If you feel even the least bit bad about what you've done, at least finish cleaning up. You already started by throwing out Sophie's cake, didn't you? I can't believe this. To cheer Sophie up, and to avoid the possibility of Pat barging in and begging us to stay, the three of us left for the beach after that. We made sandcastles, swam in the sea, and got her a lot of ice cream. It seemed to work well, and she was back to her happy self in no time. We tried to bring up her grandma a few times to see if she was ready to see her again. But every time we did, her smile disappeared, and she said she hates her. It seems like she's gonna hold on to this for a long time to come. But thanks to that, my husband and I were finally able to make a firm decision and move out of that house for good. When we got home that evening, Pat was just sitting on our couch, watching TV and eating snacks. She didn't take what I said seriously at all. She thought we would just forget about it with time. She didn't even seem to feel bad about what she did to Sophie. It was the first time she saw us in person after that, and she didn't even seem to have any intentions to apologize in person. Can you believe it? So, without talking to her about it at all anymore, we moved out that same week. I wonder what her face looked like when she saw we were gone. We moved to a house near a big park, as per Sophie's request, and the three of us are happier than we've ever been. Thanks for watching until the end. If you liked the video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more videos. See you next time!